It's not your business.
I do think who you vote for. I'm kind of torn on that. I mean,
I'll put it this way: I dislike.
I think you should believe in who you vote for enough to tell people. But at the same time, I'm not sure if I'd want to share that with the entire public forum.
I dislike both major candidates. How about that? And I'm not alone. I think a lot of people feel that way.
Thanks for the raise.
Yeah, thanks, Dick.
Canuck's going to raise it up here with King Jack suited.
I'm actually excited because I get back just in time. Because I get back on Monday, November 5th, so I can vote on Tuesday.
I wish they would have brought back that legalized marijuana initiative.
Oh.
It failed by like 1% last time. Chan's in there with
Queen,
ace 10 of clubs.
6-3, very dry board. The fact that Kunuk was the pre-flop raiser, you'd imagine that he'll bet.
Pretty good texture. And again, you know, we saw David Chan float. Here, again, he has some backdoor equity. Let's see if he calls again to set up a play or just calls because he thinks he might have the best hand.
He could have value bet an ace on the river.
That's what I'm saying. Either he got bluffed or, you know, he got there.
The only other hand I put him on is like...
He's got a call.
He could have had pocket five.
He knows there's a chance that he's got the best hand right now. There's a 10.
Now Canucks picked up extra equities, now open-ended, so he probably is going to fire again. And then it's a question of now, oh, now he checks. I was going to say, is David, you know, David would probably continue to call down.
And it goes check, check.
You're not shipping like that anymore, are you?
Remember the ace. Look at that. Running two pair for David, running straight for Kunuk. Kunuk with the absolute nuts. He's got Broadway.
Oh, he checked it. I was going to say, this is a raise fold. I think that if Kunuk bets, I think for Chan, it's a raise fold. You raise the river and you fold.
Yeah.
And here it's a bet fold. Here I think it's a bet fold. Unless for some reason you think Kunuk is check raising ace king, I just don't buy it.
Yeah, I mean remember this went check check on the after the flop on the turn.
I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the way that Kunuk checked this river because it looks like Chan wants to go to showdown after checking back the turn. And I just think he checks it back a lot or he turns a 6 into a bluff. But, I mean, you could say, oh, I'm checking the river to try to get Chan to bluff a 6.
The problem is, though, is the ace is one of those cards where I don't know if he's using that card. I don't know if Chan is using that card because it's a card that you'd think hit Kunuk.
I actually like betting the river from Kunuk because I think sometimes maybe Chan might bluff raise me off of one pair the way that the hand went down.
It's the way that the hand went down. It's likely that Kunuk actually has a hand like ace jack or ace king.
Right.
You know what they should do? Live at the bike should have their own tricks.
I would have loved to have seen it because I want to see Chan raise fold the river. If Kunuk had bet, it's a raise fold on the river.
And I think that's the way he played because Kunuk could have hit ace jack or ace king, bet it. You're going to raise with ace 10, and then you should obviously fold to a re-raise.
Now, how much is he check raised here, sizing-wise?
Looks like 500 more. Yeah, 500 more. So you're getting a little bit more than 3 to 1, but
325 up to 825.
I mean, but how often is Kunuk making this? I mean, is ace 10? Is he ever value betting worse? Is he ever value check raising worse?
Well, he's going to make the call. I said unless he's playing some sort of strange like ace king.
That's what I'm saying. Do you ever think he's check raising the river with ace king?
He could have a smaller aces up. He could have ace 6 or ace 3. He might play that
I can buy.
So I mean, there is some frequency of him check raising for value.
Well, if you put that in there, if you think, okay, the guy could be bluffing 10% of the time, he's value check raising me, say 10% or 20% of the time with a worse. You know, you start looking at that and going, well, maybe I have to call. I'm getting more than 3 to 1. It's an interesting spot.
I think with King Jack there, I just think with the dynamic, the way that hand played out, I'm betting the river. King Jack.
Yeah.
Because I don't expect Chan to turn a hand into a bluff. And he happened to run into aces up. But what would have happened is you're either going to get a bluff raise on the river, small frequency of the time, or you're going to get a call, and you can name your price by betting.
Yeah, I mean, if Chan had a 6, he's either, if Chan had a 6, he's either turning his 6 into a bluff on the river, but he's never calling a check raise.
Right.